Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack, and again, just to continue with the gaming segments, which, well, currently is the only thing I have right now. I have to say, I'm just surprised that the historical revisionism keeps happening to older games. But, well, you could say, but they are just the remasters. I can go back to the old stuff. Even I have that in my account. I paid for that a long time ago. Okay, but what happens with even that product that you paid over a decade ago? Shouldn't they roll in a fucking forced update patch that insert the current day stuff on your game, on your fucking 2 decades old game? I think Runescape is far too old. So this one actually got got trendy a lot yesterday. So old school RuneScape removes male and female options from character creation, adds body type A, body type B, and pronoun options. At this point, you have to back up your games. Deactivate the automatic updates that if you are on PC on console because it's the same shit with what happened with schoolgirls. They they launch an update just to add censorship after years. And I have to say, it's not the only stuff that we have here. Well, I have to point out what Savvy Artists shared here. If it wasn't a big deal, why did he need to change it in the first place? That's how you counter argument these fucking far left lunatics. Why does male and female words offend anyone? Good question. How does this improve the product? Another good question. And who suggested things change and why? And probably a woman. Yeah, a woman. A woman indoctrinated into the globalist agenda, which is pretty common in current day. And why I'm saying that? Well, before jumping to cheating on Crapcom, Terraria also did this shit at the same time. Report, real logics. Terraria removed gender selection 13 years after 13 years after release in most recent patch. 13 years. I have to repeat it again because a game that hasn't been updated for long time suddenly roll in up on update patch just to insert the current day stuff, the current day nonsense. They don't want to stop current days even with the old stuff. And honestly, it pisses me off because Terraria, I enjoy it, that game. You have to back up your games. You are on PC, you have to even pirate at this point, update it. No, excuse me. Back up in your hard drive, an external hard drive if you have one. Share it on with torrent sites. And if people want agree with you in your statement that yeah, they should you I denounce this shit, this woke nonsense. I want to preserve the old stuff. Sure, you're going to find people like that and share it. Piracy is the best tool for game preservation because those games got vandalized by their own companies. And from what I heard, the one that did it is a woman in charge. I have to bring up schoolgirls because we found out that the reason why all that fucking censorship bullshit happened is because the creator of schoolgirls got blackmailed and extortion or at all the words when it comes to bent over towards a fucking feminist treating you to ruin your life. And she reluctantly admitted that. And of course, she is with the globalist. I have a pattern recognition with women, if you ask me, when they are put in charge of pro companies that focus on projects like this. Hey, but you are a misogynist. Well, you know how the drill goes. And just to show you even more, but we're going to rant even more about this one. So Crapcom decided, you know, you are, this is offensive, and how they start to speak, and it pisses me the fuck up. So look, they announced more censorship for the remaster of the fucking remaster, which the first remaster was already censored. This one is even more. They removed the word communism because the Westerners in charge of fucking Crapcom, get- they are full of crap with everyone pointing out, hey, communism is bad, and they are just real communism hasn't been tried yet.
You can't tell me, can you, fella? Oh, yeah, I know why. It's because you're Viet Cong. I'm right, aren't I? You are nothing but a filthy communist. Tell me, can you, fella? Oh, yeah, I know why. It's because you're a mole. I'm right, aren't I? You are nothing but a filthy. You can't tell me.
And if that doesn't tell you know how even probably you cringed enough with my soiling interpretation of these lunatics, you know damn well that they behave like that. And probably it's still less cringy compared to how they share it on social media. And just to end this, because Exit, since Marvelous, they're just going to create their Western branch. They're still going to cock out. And to be honest, it all went down to the shit the moment that they did exclusivity deals with Sony. And surprise, surprise, motherfucker, it's we have this bullshit. This fucking company, they they even roll in. I heard the again they publish it. Exceed, I don't know what it was a sequel. I don't remember their name right now, but they did the same shit with Terraria and Runescape. They roll in an update to insert the pronouns and the walkifying of dialogues. And the Japanese audience turned on them. The only thing keeping them alive is that fucking Senran Kagura gacha game in Japan. But that doesn't hold that much longer because eventually, since they are a public traded company, investors are going to demand to roll in the same type of bullshit. But that many people piss it off, but I have to say, let them have it. If they want to go bankrupt, let them have it. They are an enemy now. Don't intervene when your enemy is committing mistakes. And I have to read you this. The legacy of exits. Company president shares insight into the past, present, and future of game publishing. Our goal continues to bring good games to players in the US and around the world. And they just did shit fucking well, Dixie is the Western branch. But they mentioned this in the exclusive interview, and then the interview, he mentioned it is. The climate is now definitely very different from the heyday of the Senran Kagura series. No, it's not. They are just fucking infiltrators, vandalizers, sabotagers, and you allow them in. And it's hard to see how that series could prosper in the West in this day and age. Oh man, I can't stop laughing at all this lunacy. And this is the main moral even of this video. They just can't stop with the lunacy. Yeah, go fuck yourself, and I wish you all seen an unidentified little bitch dead. The bankruptcy is going to be the keys of the dead because they are not going to make any more money, and the developers are just unhireable, and that's what it is. Historical revisionism at its finest, just like fucking Ubisoft. That's all I wanted to share you here. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a